Hi everybody, my name is Mark. This is my second video for 9/11, and actually I'm trying to get a little conversation started with me and everybody else that's watching this about what they were doing on 9/11, if they were around. Um, I, I understand that some people watching this, they're like maybe 19 or 20 and a little too young. But anyway, for us older folks like myself, um, on 9/11, I was here in Central Ohio. I was working for another company, and actually, I had that day off. It was a Tuesday, and so I was like, "Oh, nice day. I'm going to go get a haircut." Okay, something I really don't do anymore, I guess, right? But anyway, I went over around. I think it was 10 o'clock or something like that to get my hair cut, and went in there, and I remember the person. I mean, she actually, there was really not a lot of people in there to begin with on Tuesday morning, which was kind of weird because Tuesday mornings they would usually have people in there no matter what time of day that it would be. But so there was an open seat for me. So I got in there, actually sat down, and the lady that was cutting my hair, uh, she said something about, well, this is unbelievable. And she was referring to um, the radio, which was on in the background, and it was Howard Stern. And first of all, I thought this was kind of weird because the last time I was in there, it was the manager was like she was a Christian, and she had it on a Christian station, but she wasn't there that day, and it so happened to have the person in there so happened to have Howard Stern on, and this was still I think he was still doing FM before he went onto the satellite, and so he was describing what was going on, and I really thought it's like Howard Stern. I listened to him in the past. And it's like, oh, you don't understand. Howard's joking about. He's just making stuff up. She goes, no, no, it's real. It's real. And by then, I think the third jet hit the Pentagon, and I go, I don't believe this. He's just saying a lot, just a bunch of crap. That's he's a shock jock. Okay, he, he's not to be taken seriously at times. But the more I listened to him, the more I understood. It's like, oh, this is real. This is a real deal. And by the time I got done, I got in my car, and I lived like 5 minutes away from where I got my hair cut. And I heard on the radio that the South Tower collapsed. And so then I went to my house and turned on TV, and I remember the North Tower standing there, and I'm thinking to myself, if the other one went, this one will go too, no doubt about it. And it's just a period of time, maybe 20, 30 minutes later, that the second tower collapsed. And I called my wife, which she was at work, and she said that yeah, she heard about it. There's a gathering around in the conference room, people watching some news and all that, getting the live updates, and it was just a weird day. Another thing they mentioned that they grounded all the flights, and our house is actually located about 15 minutes away from Columbus Airport. So we're actually in a flight path, and I mean, multiple times every day, you would hear jets overhead, even helicopters and stuff like that, um, just buzzing around, and they're basically coming into land. more to land than to take off. And it was really weird because, after about an hour and a half, they grounded all the flights, and you just didn't hear anything in the skies. Nothing was there. I really thought, for a person that's always noticed a lot of stuff, a lot of incoming uh, traffic with the airplanes and all that, the jets, and not to have one in the sky. That was just really strange. Actually, I can't remember if they grounded everything for a couple of days, but it was just so spooky about there's just nothing in the sky, nothing coming into the Port of Columbus to land or take off. And but anyway, I later on, is about 11:30, called my parents, and my mom said, or actually it was my dad. He's like, "Hey, come come over to our house." And they lived in Newark, I believe at the time, Newark, Ohio, which is about 45 minutes from Columbus. We all met at a restaurant. And on my way there to Newark, um, I remember I remember this one thing, and it still haunts me to this day. This kid, by the highway, and excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. My dog came in. But anyway, the strangest thing I saw that day was me connecting up with my mom and dad at a restaurant. They just want to get the family together, and this kid, he's like maybe 16. My dog just came in. He's about 16 or 17 years old, and he's got this American flag, and he's holding it, like this, and just holding it, just and that look on his face, so solemn and just so depressing, like, but it's very sober, and that really, to this day, I still remember that. That and the the lack of planes in the sky. Even in Columbus, Ohio, I felt something, you know. And you just gotta wonder if that kid signed up for later on signed up to enter into the military or something and went to Iraq or Afghanistan. I have no idea, but so that's pretty much what happened with me. From listening to Howard Stern to um, you know, going down to meet up with my family and seeing that kid, that high school kid with the American flag. Everybody's like honking their horn. It's like, okay, we're at war. Let's get this thing done. So that's my day. So the ones that are old enough, just putting it into the comments below what you were doing and how do you remember 9/11. And maybe you are from New York. Maybe you saw the thing firsthand. The rest of us had to look at a TV screen, but maybe you were there. So yeah, definitely put your comments below and subscribe if you want to. Like the video if you want to. Anyway, I really appreciate your time. Talk to you guys later.